advisory is represented on the display system of TCAS by what? So always remember that including traffic advisory is represented by yellow circle, amber circle, something. Okay. So, and including traffic advisory will be represented by a yellow circle. Resolution advisory will be represented by a red square. By a red square. Next, proximate traffic will be represented by a diamond. A diamond, which is filled. Proximate traffic. Proximate traffic means traffic which is within 6 nautical miles from your aircraft and plus minus 1200 feet. Okay, so that is called proximate traffic. Next, other traffic, other irrelevant traffic is represented by a hollow diamond, which is called other traffic. So this other traffic, that means any traffic which is within the display range of which is within the range of your display and plus minus 2700 feet of your aircraft. So remember these four symbols, the colors, the meanings. Next, on a TCAS 2. So there are two TCAS equipments, right? TCAS 1, TCAS 1, we have TCAS 1, we have TCAS 2. Now TCAS 1 is able to generate only the traffic advisories. TCAS 2 can generate traffic advisories and resolution advisories. Okay. So on a TCAS 2, a corrective resolution advisory is a resolution advisory asking the pilot to modify effectively the vertical speed of his aircraft, which does not require any action from the pilot, but on the contrary, ask him not to modify his vertical speed, ask the pilot to modify heading, ask the pilot to modify the speed. Now all resolution advisories are restricted to vertical plane only, are restricted to vertical plane only. That means you are going to get either a climbing command, a climb command, or a descent command. Okay. No turns, no left turn, no right turn. Further, there are two types of resolution advisories. A preventative resolution advisory. A preventative resolution advisory expects you to maintain your current vertical speed or to monitor the vertical speed of your aircraft. So that means whatever vertical speed you are maintaining currently, the rate of climb, rate of descent, maintain that. Don't deviate from that, or don't shift from that, or don't change it. That is called preventative resolution advisory. A corrective resolution advisory is nothing but you will have to essentially change the vertical speed of your aircraft, meaning you will have to climb, you will have to descend, you will have to increase your rate of climb, you will have to increase the rate of your descent. Okay, so that is this commands are called corrective resolution advisories. So a resolution advisory is a resolution advisory asking the pilot to modify the heading. No, because you get resolution advisories in the vertical plane only, not the horizontal plane. Asking the pilot to change the speed. No. Does not require any action from the pilot, but on the contrary ask him to modify, not to modify its vertical speed. That is wrong. Whenever you get a corrective resolution advisory, your job is to instantaneously act on it. If you get a climb command, initiate a climb. If you get a descent command, initiate a descent. Okay, don't delay, don't wait for ATC clearance, nothing. Just act on it immediately. Okay, so the correct answer is option alpha. Ask the pilot to modify effectively the vertical speed of his aircraft. Now I'm going to show you some resolution advisories. I'm going to play the sounds of some uh, uh, primary resolution advisories like climb, increase climb, descent, increase descent, monitor vertical speed. So listen to them. you will come to know how this sounds uh, get played in your aircraft. Okay, and so yeah, so this one. So first you are going to get first you are going to listen to adjust vertical speed. Okay, adjust vertical speed. That means you are going to change the vertical speed a little bit. So this comes under again corrective vertical corrective resolution advisory. So just listen to this. Okay, so you're going to listen to this commands back to back. So I'm not going to pause in between. Okay, so just remember, first you're going to listen to adjust vertical speed command. Later, you're going to hear climb now. Okay, which is increase your rate of climb. After that, climb. Okay, so you're going to climb and you're going to cross the path with another aircraft, conflicting traffic. Clear of conflict. That means you're clear of conflict now, you are safe. Descend. After that, descend now. That means initiate a descent right now, don't delay. Increase climb, increase descent, maintain vertical speed, crossing. That means you're crossing the path of another aircraft. Monitor vertical speed. Keep an eye on the rate of climb, rate of descent. TCAS test. So whenever you test your TCAS equipment before you start your flight, so that test you will get to your TCAS test pass. Traffic, TCAS test fail. So these two are important. So here you can listen to them now. I will start. Adjust vertical speed. Adjust. Climb now. Climb now. Climb, crossing, climb. Climb, crossing, climb. Climb. Clear of conflict. Descend. Crossing, descend. Descend, crossing, descend. Descend now. Descend now. Increase climb. Increase descent. Maintain vertical speed. Maintain vertical speed. Crossing. Maintain. Monitor vertical speed. TCAS test. Pass. Traffic. TCAS test. Fail. Minimum. So these are all the alarms, warnings of your TCAS equipment. Similarly, you have commands, alerts, and warnings for your ground proximity warning system. So that we will check later on. Next, question number 13. When the intruding aircraft is equipped with a serviceable mode C transponder, the TCAS2 generates what? So your intruding aircraft, that means the conflicting traffic ahead of you, is equipped with a serviceable transponder, good, and it also has mode C capability. Now, when you have mode A capability, you will get to know the relative position of that traffic, whether it's to your right hand side, left hand side. If you have mode C capability also, if that aircraft transponder has mode C capability also, so you will also get to know the relative altitude between your aircraft and the conflicting aircraft. Okay. So with the help of mode C, and additionally, you will get a resolution advisory. Only if you know the relative altitude between your aircraft and the other aircraft, you will be given a resolution advisory. If that aircraft is 500 feet above you, so you will get a resolution advisory of descent. If that aircraft is 500 feet below you, you will get a resolution advisory most probably of a climb, right? So that's why mode C capability is important to get to know the relative altitude of that conflicting traffic and get a proper corresponding resolution advisory. So TCAS2. Now TCAS2 will generate both traffic advisories and resolution advisories. So TCAS2 generates traffic advisory, yes. Vertical and horizontal resolution advisory, wrong. It generates vertical, not horizontal. So option A is wrong. Traffic advisory, yes. Vertical resolution advisory, yes. So option Bravo is right. Traffic advisory, yes. Horizontal resolution advisory, no. So Charlie is wrong. Traffic advisory only, that is wrong. Traffic advisories are traffic advisories are generated. Only the traffic advisories are generated by TCAS 1, not TCAS 2. The intruding aircraft is equipped with a transponder without altitude reporting capability. That means it doesn't have a mode C capability. Okay, it only has a mode A capability. The TCAS issues a traffic advisory, yes, and horizontal resolution advisory, no. It will not generate a resolution advisory at all. Least of all horizontal, because there is no horizontal resolution advisory. So option A wrong. Traffic advisory, yes. Vertical and horizontal resolution advisory, no. Traffic advisory only, yes. Traffic advisory and vertical resolution advisory, no. To have the provision for vertical resolution advisory, your transponder must be equipped with mode C capability. Next, the TCAS computer receives information about the pressure excuse me about the pressure altitude through the mode S transponder from the radio altimeter specific to airplane configuration from the inertial units. So all the options are right. TCAS equipment gets its inputs from pressure altitude, which is mode C capability of your transponder. It gets its inputs from radio altimeter. Okay. It also registers the configuration of your aircraft. If your aircraft is in landing configuration, if it's in takeoff configuration, so accordingly, the resolution advisories will be custom made for you. From the inertial units that register the acceleration of your aircraft, yes. So all four inputs are given to the TCAS equipment. So remember this for your Viva exam. Question 16. TCAS 2 provides traffic information, yes. Horizontal resolution, no. Vertical resolution, yes. Ground proximity warning, no. So statements 1 and 3 are correct. So option Charlie. 17. TCAS 1. Pay attention. TCAS 1 provides traffic information, yes. Horizontal resolution, no. Vertical resolution, no. Ground proximity warning, no. So TCAS 1 only provides traffic advisories. For a TCAS 2, the preventative resolution advisory is what kind of a resolution advisory? So like I said, there are two resolution advisories, right? There are two resolution advisories, two types. Preventative, in which you are asked to monitor, maintain your vertical speed. Corrective, in which you will be given a command, a suggestion, and you will have to execute that. So now here the question is about a preventative resolution advisory. So that advises the pilot to avoid certain deviations from the current vertical speed, yes, but does not require any change to be made to that. That is right. Asking the pilot to modify their vertical speed, no. So this is the demand of a corrective resolution advisory in which you have to modify, you have to change. Next, asking the pilot to modify the heading of his aircraft, no. We do not get any resolution advisory in the horizontal plane. Asking the pilot to modify the speed of his aircraft, no. So option alpha is the right option. What information will TCAS provide to indicate an intruder aircraft with no altitude reporting facility? That means the intruding aircraft, the intruder, the conflicting traffic doesn't have a mode C capability transponder. Its transponder is only equipped with mode A capability. So that means that TCAS equipment will be able to provide a traffic advisory only. A traffic advisory only. Resolution advisory cannot be provided because relative altitude information is unavailable. If you don't know the relative altitude between you and your aircraft, you will not be in a position to get a corresponding resolution advisory, right? So that's why if no mode C, no resolution advisory. So remember this. Next. Where is the TCAS information displayed? On a dedicated TCAS display, yes. There may be a separate screen dedicated to a TCAS. On the weather radar screen where the weather information and TCAS information are combined. On IFIS, electronic flight instrument system, yes. On a liquid crystal display variometer, yes. So all four statements are right. This concludes our lecture. I hope you have understood all the 10 questions I solved in this video lecture, the answers, the explanations, the concept, the logic I gave. If you have any doubts, questions, query, let me know in the comment box of this video lecture. I hope you have listened. You were able to listen to the calls, the alerts, the warnings that I just now played a while ago, and you can listen to those calls, the warning alerts on your own after this lecture. So, and also you can listen to the other calls, alerts, warnings like coming from ground proximity warning system, automatic flight control system, your autopilot, etc. So I wish you all the best. Share this video lecture with your friends who are preparing for the exam. Hit the like button if you have liked this video lecture, and do subscribe if you haven't yet. In my next video lecture, I will come up with the next 10 questions. So I hope to see you there.